Hey guys, welcome to Safi Mixed. In this video, I will let you know about the three different types of quantities or objects that scientists use in different scientific studies. And I would like to begin from the one which seems very easy but is in fact very important, and that is called constants. In every scientific observation, in every scientific experiment, there are certain quantities that are kept constant during the experiment, during the observation. And remember, these constant in fact affects the condition over the experiment. So these are conditional to the experiment. And sometimes keeping a quantity constant for observing the behavior becomes by itself a challenge. And then there is another type of quantity we call independent quantity. These are the quantities that are being changed, that are being varied during different experiments. So a quantity whose value can be changed, whose value are being changed during the experiment is called independent quantities. And then there are other quantities we call dependent quantities. These are the quantities whose behavior are being studied during the experiment with the change of independent quantity. That is, if we change this type of quantities in different experiment, we want to observe what happens to this type of quantities. So different physical quantities are linked to different ways, and we want to observe the behavior of one quantity with respect to another quantity while keeping the third one quantity is constants. I would like to give you an example from chemistry, from physics, and I want to use the very known equation we call ideal gas equation, PV equals nRT. This equation connects five different quantities. In order to perform an experiment, we need to keep three of them constant and the rest two are linked to each other. For example, if I want to study the behavior of pressure with the change in volume, I keep these three quantities constant. Although this one is automatically constant, this is universal gas constant, but this one, the number of mole, this one, the temperature needs to be kept constant in order to study the behavior of pressure with respect to volume. So if I want to do this thing, I then write this as in RT over V, or in general we write this as P is inversely proportional to V. That is what would happen to pressure of a gas if I keep on changing the volume of the gas with temperature, pressure, and R is constant automatically, but with temperature and the number of moles are the quantity of gas constant. So these are the three different types of quantities that are present in every experiment and every scientific observation, and these are the things that fix the conditions on the experiment, that put constraints on the experiments. Thanks for watching.